What's up mga ka-Ethantastic and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey through Armenia. Today, we're continuing to uncover more of the country's hidden treasures, from stunning monasteries to snow-capped mountains, and even some fun winter activities. There's so much to share, so let's dive right in. Tara na! Yala yala! Hamos Feknal, let's go! I woke up at 8:45 a.m. today, ready to take on another full day of exploration. After a quick breakfast and getting my things together, the driver arrived to pick me up at 10 a.m.
Hi guys, it's currently minus 4 degrees Celsius here in Yerevan, and we're heading towards the Aragats mountain. See you.
We started our day by picking up two Filipino families from their hotel. They were not the same group that I joined with on the previous vlog. It's always great to meet fellow travelers, and we were all excited for the adventures that awaited us. With everyone settled in, we headed to our first destination of the day. Our first stop was Sagmosavank Monastery, located about an hour's drive from Yerevan. The name Sagmosavank translates to Monastery of Psalms, and it is believed to have been named after the Psalms written by the monk and theologian Saint Gregory the Illuminator, who spread Christianity in Armenia. Perched on a cliffside, the monastery overlooks the stunning Kasag River Gorge, offering breathtaking panoramic views of the river winding through the gorge below, with majestic hills rising in the distance. This location not only offers a peaceful retreat, but is also one of the most scenic spots in Armenia. It is a must visit for anyone coming to the country.
All in, bilis, nilalamig na si brother.
The monastery, which dates back to the 13th century, is an exceptional example of medieval Armenian architecture. The intricate stone carvings on its walls and the grand domed structures reflect the beauty and craftsmanship of the time. One of the most remarkable features of Sagmosavank is its kachkars, or cross stones, which are masterfully carved with religious symbols, often depicting biblical scenes or Christian motifs. These kachkars are unique to Armenia and are recognized as a symbol of the nation's deep Christian roots. Sagmosavank is not only a place of worship, but also a significant cultural landmark, embodying the spiritual essence of Armenia. As we explored, we visited the small church of Saint Sargis, part of the monastery complex. This church is beautifully decorated with frescoes and inscriptions in Old Armenian, adding layers of historical depth to the visit. The peaceful atmosphere of the church, with its serene setting and few visitors, made it an ideal place for quiet reflection. The quiet charm of the monastery is enhanced by the presence of a small cemetery where monks and visitors alike rest in peace, further connecting this sacred place to the spiritual history of Armenia. After soaking in the tranquil beauty of the monastery and the magnificent views of the gorge, I made sure to capture some photos of the monastery, as it is one of those special spots that stays with you long after you have left. With a deeper appreciation for the rich history and spiritual significance of Sagmosavank, we continued our journey to the next destination. On our way to the next stop, we made our way to the Armenian Alphabet Monument. But just as we were heading out, I realized something was missing. I left my AirPod. I only discovered it when I was checking my photos, and that's when I realized it must have slipped out of my ear while I was taking some jump shots earlier. Unfortunately, by the time I noticed, we were already on the road heading to the next destination, and retracing our steps just wasn't an option. We were on a tight schedule, so I had no choice but to let it rest where it had fallen. Sometimes, things just happen, and well, the adventure must go on. The Armenian Alphabet Monument was our next destination, and it is one of the most unique and fascinating landmarks in Armenia.
Hi guys! Wala ang aking AirPod. The left one, I lost it. Dun sa monastery kanina. But here we are at the Armenian Alphabet.
This monument stands as a tribute to the Armenian alphabet, which was created in 405 AD by Saint Mesrov Mashtots, a linguist and theologian. Mashtots' invention of the alphabet is seen as a monumental achievement as it helped preserve the Armenian language and culture during times of foreign influence and occupation. The monument itself consists of large stone letters, each one representing a letter of the Armenian alphabet, and it is set against a beautiful backdrop of the surrounding mountains. The monument's location is significant as it sits on a hillside overlooking the surrounding valleys, with Mount Aragat visible in the distance. The sheer size and scale of the monument are impressive, and walking among the letters gives you a sense of the pride Armenians have for their unique language and identity. It is also a wonderful spot for photographs, and we spent some time taking in the views and learning about the history behind the creation of the alphabet. The origin of the Armenians alphabet is a fascinating story. Before Mashtot's creation, the Armenians used a variety of scripts to write their language, but none were suited to the unique sounds of the Armenian tongue. Mashtots, with the help of his students, designed the alphabet specifically to match the phonetic sounds of Armenian. This innovation helped preserve the language during the times of political turmoil, allowing Armenians to continue reading their religious texts and historical records in their own script. The monument was constructed in 2005 to celebrate the 1600th anniversary of the creation of the Armenian alphabet, and it is an iconic representation of the country's rich cultural heritage. The large stone letters stands as a powerful symbol of Armenia's resilience and commitment to preserving its unique language and identity. After visiting the Armenian Alphabet Monument, we made our way towards Aragat Mountain. As we ascended higher, the landscape became more picturesque, with the snow thickening around us. The higher we went, the more magical it felt. Everything was covered in a pristine blanket of snow. But as we neared the mountain peak, we found ourselves stuck in a thick layer of ice. Turns out, another group of tourists from UAE had also encountered the same issue, and we were all stranded at the same point. Aragat Mountain, the highest peak in Armenia, is a dormant volcano that stands at an impressive 4,090 meters or 13,420 feet above sea level. It's an iconic natural landmark and offers some of the most stunning views in the country. The mountain is not only famous for its scenic beauty, but also for its historical significance. It is believed that the surrounding area was inhabited as far back as the Bronze Age, and the mountain is often associated with local myths and legends. Aragat is a popular destination for trekkers and nature lovers, and it is known for its rich biodiversity, including various species of flora and fauna that thrive in the rugged terrain. We decided to make the most of the situation and enjoy the winter wonderland around us. We hopped out of the car and had an impromptu snowball fight, which was an absolute blast. The snow was perfect for making snowballs, and we all had so much fun throwing them at each other. As for me, I tried to make a snow angel, but let's just say it was more of an epic fail than anything else. My angel was more like a snow lump. Despite that, we all laughed and had a great time enjoying the winter beauty surrounding us. It was a great way to embrace the snowy conditions and make the best of an unexpected situation. Eventually, the traffic cleared and we made our way down the mountain. But the snowfield adventure was definitely one of the highlights of the day. After our snowfield fun, we stopped at a small local restaurant for late lunch. I ordered some delicious barbecue, which was a welcome treat after the cold mountain air. The smoky, juicy meat was perfectly seasoned and paired wonderfully with the fresh flatbread and local vegetables. It was a simple yet satisfying meal that gave us the energy we needed to continue the day's adventures. After lunch, we headed to Hovanavank, also known as the Ohanavan Monastery, a beautiful and historic site perched on the edge of the Azad River Gorge. The name Hovanavank translates to Monastery of St. John, with Hovan being the Armenian name for John and Vank meaning monastery. The site is rich in history, dating back to the 9th century, and it is one of the more serene, lesser-known monasteries in Armenia, offering an intimate atmosphere away from the more crowded sites. The monastery's location, overlooking the picturesque gorge, provides stunning views, making it not only a spiritual destination but also a place of natural beauty. The main church of Hovanavank, Serb Karapet, is a remarkable example of medieval Armenian architecture. Its elegant stonework, intricate carvings, and distinctive dome reflect the skilled craftsmanship of the time. The church has survived centuries of history, and its presence is a testament to the enduring Christian heritage of Armenia. As we walk around the monastery, we learned about its important role as a center of religious learning and pilgrimage during medieval times. It was once home to many scholars and monks who made significant contributions to Armenia's spiritual and intellectual life. The peaceful and remote setting adds a sense of reverence to the place, and it is easy to see why it became such a cherished spot for reflection and devotion. The combination of Havanabank's deep historical significance, its tranquil location, and the chance to experience local flavors made this visit a truly remarkable one. It's one of the most hidden gems in Armenia that many tourists overlook. But I'm so glad we took the time to visit. It is a place where history, nature, and its spirituality come together to create a lasting impression. Before leaving the area, I had the opportunity to purchase some locally grown apples and dried fruits from the vendors near the monastery. These were fresh, sweet, and delicious, a perfect snack to enjoy while taking in the serene surroundings. It was a lovely way to support the local community and add a little taste of Armenia to my journey.
Honey natural.
What is that?
Mix. Merona.
How much is that?
1,000 free apple.
1,000 this one?
1,000. Polny.
Okay.
After our visit to Havanavank, we made our way back to Yerevan. It was a bit of a drive, but we were all content after such a fulfilling day of sightseeing. I was exhausted, but excited to rest and recharge for the next leg of the journey. Back at the hotel, I took a bit of time to relax, recharge, and unwind. After a short rest, I decided to head out again and explore the city's lively atmosphere. I made my way to Republic Square, which was beautifully lit up with Christmas lights and decorations. It was a magical sight, and I couldn't wait to see what the square had in store. When I arrived at the Republic Square, I went straight to the New Year market or Christmas market, which had popped up right in the heart of the square. The market was filled with festive stalls offering everything from local crafts to holiday treats. The atmosphere was warm and inviting, with the sweet smells of roasted chestnuts and mulled wine filling the air. I wandered through the market, browsing the stalls and enjoying the lively energy of the crowds. The combination of the holiday season and the beautiful decorations made it feel like a winter wonderland. The market was also a great place to pick up some unique souvenirs. I found beautiful handmade ornaments, local honey, and even some traditional Armenian sweets. It was the perfect place to immerse myself in the local culture and get into the holiday spirit. The charm of the market, combined with the festive music playing in the background, made for a truly magical experience. As I walked around, I couldn't help but be enchanted by the beauty of the Republic Square at night. The Christmas decorations were absolutely stunning, and the entire square seemed to be alive with the festive cheer. It was the perfect place to soak in the holiday spirit and enjoy the warmth of Armenian hospitality. I also returned to Republic Square to see the Christmas lights once more. This time, a choir was performing beautiful Christmas songs, adding a magical touch to the already enchanting atmosphere. Their harmonious voices filled the square, creating a sense of peace and joy that was truly uplifting. The performance made the square feel even more festive, with the music resonating in the cold night air and bringing the spirit of Christmas to life. Republic Square, inaugurated on November 7, 1958, is one of the most iconic landmarks of Yerevan. Originally known as Lenin Square during the Soviet era, it was later renamed Republic Square after Armenia gained independence in 1991. The square is known for its impressive Soviet-era architecture, including buildings made of pink and beige tuff stone, and serves as the central hub for public events and gatherings in the city. As I walked around, I noticed street singers performing songs, adding another layer of cultural richness to the square. Their melodies, so different from the usual holiday music, were an authentic reflection of Armenia's musical heritage. Combined with the Christmas choir, the street performers created a unique fusion of global and local holiday cheer, offering visitors a truly rich cultural experience.
Imagine all the people shouting all the world. Let's say I'm dreaming. Someday you will join us, and the world will leave.
The square, with its grand architecture and stunning holiday decorations, was the perfect place to immerse myself in the sights and sounds of Yerevan during the Christmas season. The twinkling lights, festive music, and joyful atmosphere made it an unforgettable moment. Republic Square truly embodies the spirit of the season, and I spent some time simply enjoying the lively energy around me. The entire experience felt like a beautiful celebration of both Orthodox Christmas and Armenia's vibrant culture. It was a perfect way to end my holiday journey in Yerevan, where the magic of the season merged with the warmth of Armenia's rich history and traditions, leaving me with lasting memories of a truly special place. After soaking in all the holiday magic, I made my way to a cozy restaurant called Barbecue, just a short walk from Republic Square. The atmosphere was warm and inviting, a perfect place to relax after a day of exploring. The menu offered an enticing mix of Armenian and international dishes, and I was eager to try some local flavors. I decided to start with ajarian, a traditional Armenian bread filled with cheese, eggs, and butter. It was absolutely delicious, rich, savory, and comforting, just what I needed after a day of chili adventures. The ajarian is quite similar to Georgia's khachapuri, a beloved dish from the Caucasus region. Both feature a boat-shaped bread filled with a combination of cheese, butter, and egg, with the egg often left runny, allowing it to mix with the cheese for a creamy, indulgent experience. While the flavor profiles may differ slightly based on the regional cheese variations, the essence of both dishes is the same, a perfect blend of warm, soft bread and melty cheese. Along with the ajarian, I ordered a hearty pork shawarma, which was incredibly tender and packed with flavor. It came with the fresh veggies and pita, balancing the richness of the meat with refreshing crunch. I also couldn't resist the chicken wings barbecue, which are perfectly grilled, juicy, and full of smoky flavor. The meal was a delightful combination of textures and tastes, making it the perfect way to end a day filled with holiday festivities and exploration. It was comforting, satisfying, and left me feeling fully content, an ideal conclusion to a wonderful trip. What an amazing day! From the stunning monasteries to the snow-covered mountains, and then ending the night with some delicious Armenian food. It's been another unforgettable experience in Armenia. Thanks for joining me on this journey, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Ethantastic for more travel adventures. See you on the last part of my travel to Armenia. Stay curious, keep exploring, and remain Ethantastic.